Oh, that's right. It's time to play with me live. Are you going to play with me in a lively fashion? I'd be highly titillated if you do. Right, remove that screen. Controller on. Game on. Come on and get your game on. I'm about to. In fairness, I am about to. Yeah. Come on. I'm going to do its usual sort of flicky nonsense. And I don't mean the small creatures from Sonic 3D. Fairly certain they were flickies, weren't they? You defeated all the robot enemies and you collected all the flickies. My mother loved that game. Used to play it all the time. Wasn't very good at it, but you know. Sometimes love doesn't need you to be good at it. Is that a sentence that makes sense? Yeah, probably. Oh, here we go. Are we getting somewhere? Getting nowhere? Difficult notice. There we go. 11-bit studios. Now, the one slightly concerning thing. There we go. Alienware. I am going to wear an alien to work because it's fancy dress on Friday. In modern war, you will die like a dog for no good reason. Yes. And in traditional war, and in future war. That's basically the definition of war. Aliens wear what? Aliens wear very little. Because they just wander around naked as far as we can tell. That's the idea, isn't it? Oh, that didn't work. Marvellous. The aliens just wander around in the nude as far as we're concerned. Well, Cryptosporidium, of course, didn't. He had a nice little spacesuit on, didn't he? That was the first one of those was a very good game. Second one was tolerable. The third one was garbage. Right, I think we got a load of stuff, didn't we? Yeah, I wish I could bring all the stuff, much stuff every night. But we had lost Bruno, and we've got raided again. I've just fixed up all of the fucking, like every single piece of this place. I fixed up with my whole functionality, and genuinely annoyed at that. Okay, so you're only partially hungry, so I think we can probably make do, or we just need to get you to bed. That's the crucial thing. So if we can get you into bed, we can hopefully change over to Roman and see if Roman can, because obviously he does want to sleep, but I might have to have him not sleep because she is very tired, whereas you are potentially not very tired. I don't think I'm welcome in the hospital anymore, which makes things awkward. Because he is properly wounded. He's also very hungry. He's also depressed. Not helpful. But hopefully what we'll do is we'll try and solve the hunger and the wound for Roman. And then we'll try and investigate some building. And then we might have to figure out... Yeah. That's the sound of a person who may have been defeated by the game. We'll have to figure out the... Yeah. Figure out the rest of it. Because we could do with... clearly we need to build more defensive hull coverings, perhaps. Although maybe it's just... I just got unlucky that despite all of my efforts in building my holes up, they still managed to perforate the holes. Ooh! Oh, I think that's going to be very good. Okay. Yes. Yes, fix me up a new... No. There is a point. The point is... You get more food. Someone's knocking at the door. I have no bad intentions. I don't necessarily believe you, sir, but I will... Just give us 5 seconds. I feel like most of this game can be described as, I just got unlucky. Yes. Let me in, please. Okay. I don't know, like... Oh, God. It's going to take me a while, mate, because I'm very hungry, wounded, depressed and tired. And I was trying to solve at least one of those problems when you knocked on the door. I can't solve them all. Sometimes you just got to solve one or two. We need to find food. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just looking for shelter. Oh, okay. Does that mean we're going to get a new man? Or woman? I can't tell from here. Oops. Oh, there we go. My name is Marin. I can repair a workshop. I ran a repair workshop, but it was burnt down. I have nothing to go back to. Maybe I could stay here with you. I'm handy with all kinds of tools. If you have some junk lying around, I could use it to make this place more habitable. Yeah, you can stay with us. I might regret this decision, but you can nonetheless stay with us. I mean, you're looking better than anybody else here, so I do. Oh, it's getting cold. Well, I mean, technically it's not. It's still plus 14 degrees, but we may have to survive winter, and that could be a problem because I don't have a heater, which is, I would suggest, is an issue. Nonetheless, let's get this grill dealt with. You might as well continue dealing with it. There is a point. The point is you get to eat afterwards. Right, build that. And now, yes, build me 2 bowls of Roman's rat ragu. There you go, good lad. And then you can eat a Roman rat ragu. Then you can bandage your wounds and then you can go back to bed. See? It's all part of the plan, Roman. You just, you know, go with me and trust me. Trust that I know what I'm doing, Roman. We'll get out of this alive. Apart from the fact that I don't actually know what I'm doing. But apart from that, we're all doing very well. Right, I want you to get as much sleep as you possibly can, so that you're slightly less tired. And then we can change over to Marin and see what Marin's up to. Right, get you in the bed. We may need a 3rd bed, but we'll have to wait and see. Slightly sick. Well, that's wonderful, mate, isn't it? Fuck me. Could have warned me about that before you came in the place. Also tired. Again, could have warned me he was going to be tired. It does suggest I need a new bed. Do I have enough resources for a bed? No, I don't. I need more wood. A lot more wood. Can we upgrade this yet? No. But that's not completely unacceptable, I suppose. We probably need, yeah, more wood. Because we used all the wood before. Do we have a crowbar? I don't know if we do have a crowbar. Will the herbal medicine do anything for your sickness? Certainly take the edge off, I think, and herbal medicine's not as... Yeah, there you go, okay, so you're on meds. We might be able to deal with the sickness. Might be able to get down with his sickness. I can't really get... I don't really have a bed for you at the moment, so you can't sleep yet. And you might have to... Well, as long as Roman gets at least a couple of hours in the daytime, he should be alright guarding the place again. Despite the obvious lack of capability he shows. Right, let's listen to the radio, see if we've got anything interesting. Thanks to some humanitarian aid drops, coffee is once again available in Pogoron. It remains an expensive commodity, but its prices no longer border on extortion. That's almost a shame. Oh, there we go. I have to tune... No, no. No, I feel like that's supposed to... Ah, there we go. Oh, that is the bloody coffee again. Is that the coffee again? That's the coffee again. There we go. Bands of looters are on the rampage, attacking homes every night. Extreme vigilance is advised. Well, I am trying to be extremely vigilant, but it's very difficult. Music's playing. Radio Vazina. Go on, get the music going. It might cheer him or what? Don't disturb Roman, he's sleeping. Yeah, not a lot else I can do today, I don't think. Because I've run out of gubbins and bobbins and general other bits. So what we'll do, I will just double check here. Could build another chair, but I don't think that's going to be useful to me. I don't know how much water do we actually have at the moment. Only 3 pieces. Okay, so yes, a filter would not go amiss. So we will have a filter. And we'll try, hopefully, depending on how quick he is. You could be a little bit quicker, mate. A little bit quicker. We might be able to install the filter as well. Come on, there we go. It'll do us the world of good if we can install that filter immediately. If I have to wait until tomorrow to install that filter, it will be slightly awkward and annoying. Come on, buddy. You said you were good at repairing things. Repair quicker. I suppose technically it isn't repairing things, but that's not the point. Do it quicker anyway. The point is quick. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Slow, slow, quick. There we go, marvellous. And now 8 o'clock will dawn, and we can figure out what the hell we're doing at night. Right, let's have a look. So, Yeah, it doesn't specify. I do feel like could end up being a bad call if I go to the hospital again. Ruined block of flats is where we went previously. The brothel. Interesting, okay. It's a big building. I wonder if the brothel's going to be a bit like the hospital, where I might get away with a cheeky bit of thievery. What we'll do, I suppose, we'll try and have you scavenge. Roman, standard guard duty, and Marin, you can sleep off being tired, because basically, Marin, you're going to be my new Bruno, and I don't know how you feel about that, but you are now my new Bruno, mate. We'll have... yes, quotes of the century. I wonder if the brothel will be like the hospital. Well, I feel like I might end up getting her killed, but still. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's going to be shoveling. She can probably do it quietly enough with her hands. So we'll just take the lockpick for maximum inventory space. But yeah, it's difficult to know. I don't like new locations. It's my first time in this kind of place. Yeah, that's what they all say. Oh, that's a sort of scavenge, but it's a scavenge that doesn't make too much difference. Yeah, grab all the wood, which is exactly what they do in the brothel. Ba-dum bum. It's trash, mostly. Among it lie a fashionable handbag, torn as if someone had ripped it open, not sparing any thought to a damaged zipper, a tiny framed photo of a young man, and a pocket notebook. Whoever tossed these here wasn't their owner. I suppose arguably I may have made a mistake sending Erica to the brothel, because they might kidnap her to make her a sex worker. I'm hoping that's not the case, but I don't really know for certain, which concerns me. Ah, god damn it, I need a saw blade again. I wish they'd bloody well hurry up and let me get saw blades. So we're actually sort of... The front of this area is completely unguarded and undealt with, so we've got plenty of salvaging opportunities here, so we might end up doing this a couple of nights. Because it seems to have a nice array of bits and bobs. We'll grab the gears, so I think that'll be slightly more useful. We'll pull that off, basically, which is what they do in the brothel. Ba-dum-bum. Having plenty of brothel jokes there. I got wood in the brothel, and I managed to pull that off in the brothel. That's what we like to see. Plenty of sexy jokes in the brothel. In the brothel. Yes. To the bullets. I think I need wood more. Gunpowder. I feel like a stack of components is probably slightly more useful to me than gunpowder at this point. But okay, so here we are. Because theoretically, if they're running a brothel, they're not just going to shoot on sight, right? I mean, they might do, but especially if they catch me peeping through the keyhole. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh yeah. She knows how to handle a man. She knows how to manhandle a hand. So yeah, we can confirm. Definitely brothel. Man came out satisfied. I feel like it does feel a little bit like they might end up sort of pushing some kind of moral thing on me, perhaps. You know, they'll suddenly reveal that one of these is a sex worker doing it against her will, and I should probably do something about that, but you know, I thieved from a hospital, so I don't really have a moral compass. I have a get to the end of the game and win compass. No, again, we're basically full of bits, and the fact that I'm full of bits and there are still quite a few bits that I want out here does make me inclined to probably come back tomorrow night. So yeah, I think we'll run to the exit, and then we'll pop back tomorrow night. I think. No, that's no. There you go. There you go. She worked it out. She was terribly confused for a moment or two, and then she suddenly went, "Oh no! I know how doors work." For a split second, I'd completely forgotten whether I was supposed to open it and go through, or open it, go through, and come back. But I'd like to point out, none of that was me. That was the auto run. That was the auto run back that I was using. Now, is Marin going to turn out to be an arsehole immediately? I'm kind of hoping the answer is no, because that's going to make life awkward. The night was calm. My God. The fuck? I think the game's gone wrong. It's given me an easy time. I didn't think the game knew the meaning of the word easy. Alright, so she's sad. On that night I got shrapnel in my thigh. The army entered the city and indiscriminately started slaughtering rebels and civilians. We had to scram, and I couldn't even rise from my bed, so I was just lying there waiting for death to come. I was hoping the old drunk would save himself, not stay with me till the end. Why worry about something you can't change? Have a word with him? Yeah, go and have a word with him. I mean, everyone in the city is sad. Get over yourself. That's true. But we're hoping to get Roman back on form, because otherwise we might have problems, because Roman doesn't. We do need Roman to cheer the fuck up. Please, Roman. Don't give up. You can survive this war. It's so hard to keep going. And to think I haven't even killed a man yet. I know. But we have to go on. Oh, she is very hungry. I should take her down to eat some dinner. Roman, you've done with the chatting shit? Oh, Jesus Christ, Roman. It's hopeless, but I'll do what I can. Well, then that means there is some hope, doesn't it? Right. No, goddammit, woman. Stop. Are you continuing? I might need to break the chat. I was hoping... No, okay, fuck. Fuck me, I'm hungry. Sorry, Roman, but I am hungrier than I give a shit about you being sad. Come on, there we go. Superb. Oh, god damn it, someone's at the door. I know you wouldn't mind another helping, but someone needs to go answer the door. Right, you are tired, so you need to get into bed. So you get into bed first. Right. You are hungry. We can't do anything about your hunger yet. Roman should probably be going to bed. I would much prefer Roman to go to bed at this point. Hey, buddy. Hi there. You're new here, aren't you? Yes. Yes, I am. Hi there, neighbour. You aren't from around here, are you? I've come to tell you that there's an abandoned house nearby. The owners fled the city long ago when it was still possible. You help me get inside. We might find something of value there. What do you see? I mean, I've got no real attachment to Marin, so if Marin ends up getting fucked up by me telling him to go off and help the strange man, it just means Erica and Roman can perhaps survive a bit longer. But what we'll do is we'll get this... unfortunately... I think I've got some fertiliser, so that shouldn't be too bad. So we should be able to get some food there. Slightly wounded, could be problematic, but... I suppose arguably I have got quite a lot of the little food as well, so... The sort of scraps, because you are getting 2 scraps per cage catch, which means using 1 scrap to bait the cage, you still make a profit. It is better to not do that, because it's not a great profit, but it is still a viable option. Right, you are classified as hungry and tired. Now, it's unfortunate. I would prefer you to have gone to sleep, but unfortunately I sent Marin off, so I need you to start doing some chores. Chores around the house. What we need you to do is possibly try and upgrade this bench if I can. No, I need a lot more stuff. What other options we got here? Another bed might be useful, but I'm not sure. I feel like a guitar would be quite good. It might cheer him up a bit. So, yeah, go on. I think maybe cheer him up. Just an empty guitar somewhere. I mean, it's not going to be a great idea putting it next to the bed, but everywhere else feels like it's just so far away. That's where the chair is. Go on, we'll pop it by the chair. Mate, I could do with you moving a bit quicker, mate. Just a tiny bit, like, you know, with a degree of I need to move in this situation. Christ, man. Urgency, that's the word I was after. It's alarming sometimes, the simplistic words that I manage to have my brain forget. But there you go. Sometimes you just gotta roll with the punches that is your own stupidity. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, John Cena again. Ba-ba-da-ba. He was very surprised to find me in John Cena. John Cena was very surprised to find me inside John Cena. But yeah, he would be, wouldn't he? We don't know each other. You're bleeding, but just a little. Oh, that's fine. Tell me again when you're bleeding a lot. When you've bled all over the floor and slipped over, that's the point in time where I need to know. Until then, I don't really need to give a shit, mate. Yeah, way more. Didn't actually use the lockpick, so we can probably afford to keep that around. And then, yeah, go on, we'll build another water filter, because I think having a ready supply of water is always going to be a good idea. And then, really, I think it's going to have to be trying to get you to bed as quickly as possible. So we'll get you to install the water filter, and then off to bed. It's all getting too hard. Well, that's the Viagra you popped earlier on. That's the problem you've got there. Oh, no, install the water filter, please. I broke the task by trying to move. A little inconvenient, but never mind. Slightly creepy when they start blinking in their portrait photos. It's a nice touch, but it is still ever so slightly creepy, mostly because of the realistic nature of the faces. So because they're like real people faces, it is slightly disconcerting when they start blinking in there. Alright, there we go. Cool. End the day. Yes, I mean, I've got very little choice but to end the day. Right. My boy, you're going to have to guard again, unfortunately. You're probably going to have to go on a scavenge. So I am sort of thinking maybe possible trade. City hospital, probably a bad idea. Semi-detached house. Hotel. Armed thugs. Construction site, interesting. Developers fled. There is a risk of encountering military patrol. So I think that's one of those ones where sometimes you can and sometimes you don't. Go on. I think for now we'll have a go. We'll take that chance. And I think if it's a construction site, a shovel might be the most useful thing. So we'll go for here. And if we see trouble, we will get the fuck out, I suppose. But ideally I can do at least a little bit of scavenging. That would be nice. Okay, so we're at least going to get one scavenge. Which is going to be a shitload of wood. Which is going to be beneficial. And we always like things that are beneficial to me. Oh yeah. Often when you first visit a place, it is quite useful. Oh, I haven't, because that's... No, I got confused. Okay, that's fine. I got confused as to which side was which. So I don't know how... Yeah, I don't know how best to get up there, so we'll go down here after all. It's usually better to make a beeline for any sort of doors and openings and stuff you can use to get back quickly, because I mean it's just useful. Is there a downward path there? No, I don't think there is. I'll go up. Now we've got a shed load of stuff in our backpack already, which makes me almost disinclined to carry on mooching, but to a certain extent. Is there a way down there? No. Is there a way across there? No, I don't think there is. So, oh, okay, there is some. Oh, okay, there is words being said. We'll get him from both sides. Interesting, slightly concerning. Can't actually get through that door. Yes, now move. Okay, this is... an alarming situation that I don't know what I want to do about. I mean, I don't think they know I'm here, because supposedly she's good at sneaking, which kind of makes me inclined to think they don't know I'm here, but I'm also slightly concerned that I am going deeper into territory that I might not want to go into. But there you go. We are, nonetheless, going deeper into territory I may regret going into. Unless there's a back door, in which case that would be very useful. A torn flyer entitled Proclamation reads, "Here in our ancient capital, Vicini, are at home, and will no longer abide the oppression. The Republic of Vicini, or Vicina, maybe? Yeah. Oh, they are actually two different words as well. With its capital in Pogoron, and within borders according to a treaty of... Fuck all your treaties and proclamations. Yes, fuck them all. Is there a back door here? No. So, going deeper in here might be a bad idea. I think I have technically, yeah, I've got a full backpack. So I think I might just run to the exit and hope for the best here. Which I don't know if that's going to be a good idea or a bad idea, but if she is running, I think even if they're lurking around here, I should be able to just bypass them with minimal injury. Nope, they're not. They were upstairs. Don't know what they were doing, but I wasn't messing with them, so just in and out, get my supplies. Selfish house. Selfish house for selfish people. Day 19. I definitely need to consider building a heater in the not too distant future, I fear. Unless I don't need to worry about the heat, because we won't actually hit winter. I don't know. Ah, goddamn raidings. Oh, Marin bought back some scavenged goods. Nice. They came in force and were armed, but they didn't do much harm. Thankfully, we were all armed. Roman was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. God damn it. Has some ugly wounds. Great. Wonderful news. Not sure herbs and sugar is going to be that useful in your sort of quest for doings, but still. Oh, she's got a bit more. Unless we get some bandages, Roman would die. We can't let that happen. We need him. Yes, well, I'll try and sort that out. Just give us a moment. What we need to do is make sure you go to bed. I imagine the problem is Marin's probably been classified as having stayed up all night. And now you... What the fuck happened to all our bandages? I can't believe there are none left for me. I'm dying here. There are some left for you, you dick. What we need you to do, though, is... I think we'll probably have to have him bandage himself. It's usually easier if they bandage themselves. You can... I think you can get others to bandage them, but to a certain extent it is far easier to have them bandage themselves. But we'll try and get you to bandage yourself. Then we'll need to get you to eat something, and then we definitely need you to get some sleep, because you are now very tired, which is not great news. Come on. Hurry up, mate. Hurry up. Good God, man. Moving so slow. It's painful. Now we have the predicament of being out of bandages, though. But he's not quite severely wounded anymore. I don't know if it's been long enough to perhaps it be viable to go back to the hospital, maybe. But I think Marin might have to pull guard duty, which is possibly less than optimal. We'll have to wait and see. Right, just cook one meal and then eat that one meal, and then we'll get Marin to start doing stuff around the house. Go on, chow down on that. That's it. Unfortunately, we're basically running a house of hungry is the norm. But you know, we've got limited resources, so hungry just is a state. Yeah, no. If you stop talking about it, we're going to get you into bed, and you'll be less of a bleeding mess. You're a bleeding nuisance at this point. Come on, mate. Come on. Good Lord. I wish I hadn't built the beds upstairs. But in fairness, I didn't have that many options, so difficult to build them anywhere else. Well, I say that, you can build them all over the place, but... Right, good. Okay, biography. Something broke. I can fix it. Any worthless trash lying around, I can make plenty of useful stuff. I think we've already read that bit, haven't we? Yeah. Right, you are hungry, which is fine, but what I need you to do first is if you pop down, because we got lucky, one of our traps has paid dividends immediately, which is always quite useful. I don't know precisely how the system works, but it must be basically, you know, once you bait them, they have a random, you know, I don't know whether it's like a random chance every single start of the day, or whether it's a defined random chance when you actually bait the thing, but nonetheless, when you know, you don't always get them immediately, but it's always very pleasant if you do. Right, so do I have a... Oh, it might be worthwhile getting that third bed in. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I said about getting the heater in, but I don't know again. Yeah, it might be well worth having the heater. Shall we have the heater there? I don't know if that's a viable... because I don't know if that chimney... Basically, I don't know how a lot of this game works. The fact that they're allowing me to build it there makes me think I can build it there. But it might be better to build the bed up there anyway. But I don't know. Again, the 1001 things I don't know. Do I need to concern myself with where the heater is? In terms of how effective and efficient the heater is? Or is it just a case of, you've got a heater, it will heat? Mate, you are literally building the heater. So if you're not thinking about heating, you're doing it wrong. Because if you build us a cooler, I'm going to be very annoyed. A, because we've already got one in the kitchen, and B, because I've just asked you to build a heater. Right, there we go. Superb. I can upgrade it, but we will need a thermometer. I don't actually know what a thermometer is in this game sense. In a real world sense, I know exactly what a thermometer is, but in terms of this game, I don't know what thermometers are. They might be some kind of specialised thing, but yeah, we can't afford a bed anymore, which means we're guaranteed we can't afford upgrading those bits. So I'll tell you what I might have you do, if we can. We can build 2 lots of food, so I suppose that's not outrageous, and then I might have you actually eat the food, because then we can solve at least one of your problems. The tired problem is going to remain a problem, but the hungry problem, and I know I said it was a house of hunger, but it's not anymore. It's now a house of actually people, you know, one person not being hungry. Play the guitar. Disturb everybody upstairs, because, you know, why not? That's going to depress the motherfuckers, isn't it? Some bloke with an out-of-tune guitar going, oh yeah, no, I'm Jimi Hendrix. He played guitar, didn't he? Yeah, fairly certain. Legendary guitar player, isn't he? But yeah, unfortunately, everybody's trying to get some sleep, and there's this prick just strumming away on his guitar. I suppose it could be worse. He could be strumming away on someone else next to him. So what we got? Hungry, is fine. Hungry, depressed, tired, severely wounded, slightly wounded, recovering. Oh, you're actually no longer tired, but still. Oh well. You can continue sort of healing your wounds in some fashion, perhaps. Right, so I think... I mean, technically both of them are tired, but he's severely wounded, so it might be better to have you guard. And, well, basically Arika continue on her quest for being the scavenger extraordinaire. We've never visited the warehouse, but yeah, armed thugs, that doesn't sound like a good idea. We've never visited St Mary's Church, which is interesting, because I'm surprised. Oh, I see, but yeah, the church has recently been devastated, which means we might not get anywhere there. Trade, but I don't know what we've got to trade that they'd be interested in. Caution advised, yeah, armed thugs again. We want to kind of avoid armed thugs for the most part. Possibly the brothel again. Decrepit squat. Doesn't look like there's any danger there, but 10 days ago... is it going to be a waste of time because I'm going to need a saw blade? Oh, go on, we'll try it, I suppose. We'll go in completely plain, with nothing in our inventory to maximise our sort of space of bits, and hope we can accomplish something of worth. Oh, okay. Is this going to be a problem? Hey, you scared me. Well, you're scaring me as well. You found him like this. Okay, you don't want to cause trouble here. No, I don't specifically want to cause trouble here. But I do want to scavenge, so... if we're going to be cool, we can coexist quite happily, sir. If you're going to be a bit of a shit, I might have to take my fists to you. The only problem is, because I haven't done much in the way of taking my fists to people, I can't fully remember how to. So we could have trouble there. But, at the moment, we seem to be sort of... mostly, it would seem, fine with one another. Well, we've got a load of parts. We've basically filled our pockets again, which is good and bad in equal measures, really. Because don't mess with. I'm not messing with you. We're nowhere near one another. Book. Ooh. I wouldn't say no to a book, so maybe do I want to... but wooden parts is so much more convenient. In fact, I'm going to... oh! Not exactly the direction I was hoping you were going to go in, but I'm just going to take my wooden parts back. It seems like the most sensible option. What I think we'll probably do is one more day and then call it quits. Day 20. Curb on crime. Ooh, okay. Don't know specifically what that means, but I have been doing a lot of criminal activities, so I'm slightly concerned. Maybe Marin's an undercover cop. Roman is feeling much better. Oh, good. The night was calm. Excellent. Right, very hungry. Well, there is a dish of... this was Marin's meaty marinade. I mean, technically, if it's only the marinade, it's not going to be meat in it. But nonetheless, Marin made it, so it is, of course, it has to be named after Marin. Those are the rules. Right, so he is still technically wounded, and you are now very tired, which is a problem. If we can get you to build a new bed, that would be moderately convenient, if you wouldn't mind. You are only hungry at the moment. What's he? He's only hungry as well, so that's not a problem. I do want to go deal with that trap, though. But with you being very tired, I do need you to basically get in bed, go to bed, build the bed, and use the bed. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to take a chance that her tiredness is not that bad. Too many sleepless nights. Well, that is exactly why I'm telling you to build a bed, you prick. Go build a bed, then you can have some sleep. God damn it, someone's at the door now. You're hungry. Oh, God, these people will not stop whining. I loathe them so much. I almost don't want any of these people to survive the war, because they're bloody whining at me all the time. Always problems with you people, aren't there? Always problems. They never come up with their own solutions, either. They just keep coming up with problems. Let's make a deal. I will try to make a deal. What sort of deal do you have? I mean, I could do with bandages, but I don't think there's any way. Although I do have a diamond, don't I? Or do I? Do I have a diamond? I do have a diamond, yeah. Interesting. Want to exchange? Yeah, maybe. And theoretically, we'll save 5 bullets for myself. But will you give me the bandages? It won't do. Holy fuck, okay. Okay, so all of that, and I can get the bandages. That is not good news. That, hopefully, can be offset with sugar. No, it cannot. It cannot be offset by sugar. Okay, so kind of giving up most of my arsenal here, which is not great news. But I suppose it does give me extra food. Other alcohol filters. It's quite common, but not common enough to be completely free for me. Have it for almost nothing. It would cost you almost nothing. Okay, so... Oh, I'm giving him a lot, but I do want those bandages. And I do want those veggies. So... I think maybe... if we give him those, we should be able to take... Okay, that's unfortunate. Alright, what can we perhaps give him? Cool. Another one of them, maybe another bit of wood he'll let me have. Oh, interesting. It's now gone to that was very generous of you. So maybe I can get... a bit more water. Okay, no. I'll try and balance that out. No, I think we'll just take a water off and have the deal. So goodbye, because I've given you basically all of my stuff, and I'm slightly regretting the decision, but never mind. What is done is basically done now, so that's fine. Right, you've built your bed, so you're very tired, so you can get in the bed. Now the only unfortunate thing we've got is you are the one. Okay, so we need some parts. If I don't use anything else up, which in fairness, I do want another one of them because we do need to keep that water supply incoming. Especially now we've got veggies, we need the water for the stew. Marvellous. And now, have we got closer to upgrading that yet? No, I need more components, so it's basically choose one of the two. It's probably, I feel like the best bet is going to be, I don't know, upgrading the metal workbench, of course, will probably get me the saw blade, which will solve a lot of my problems. But I can't remember what comes off the normal workbench. I do think maybe it's with that in mind, it's probably going to be better to upgrade the metal working bench so I can get that saw blade, so I can get access to a load more stuff. Right, so yeah, everybody's pretty much tired. You're wounded and recovering, so I'm hoping that won't end badly. But we'll do this night, and then we'll be putting it away. Right, so yeah, no, you scavenge. I think it's going to be better off, as tired as you are, you're going to be the better guard because Roman is wounded. So I think that's probably my best bet. And now I'm thinking maybe go back to the brothel for a bit. Oh, there's some detached house I've never been in, but they aren't hostile and have a lot of stuff to barter. I imagine if I try and get in their area, as it were. Construction site was where I just went. Oh, that's where military patrols. Okay, okay. Decrepit squat. That's the one. That's the one we did last night. Okay, that's fine. Should be able to get some parts from there if we go there again. Go on. I think we'll take the chance and go scavenge in that area again because there was still a fair amount of parts and stuff. This is the benefit of having the traps. I don't have to concern myself quite as much with the fact that I've got... Okay, so you are still there, hovering over a dead body. I'm surprised this scenario hasn't adjusted to be something else, unless scavenging right in front of him changes it. I don't know, but I mean, I'll take the broken toy. I don't necessarily feel like I don't have a desperate longing to have the broken toy, but for now, with my inventory completely clear, it feels right just to at least, bring as much as I possibly can with me. Oh dear, he might not be happy with me scavenging through this. Oh, shit. Okay, no, he's just talking about trouble. I mean, technically this is not currently thieving. So it's not like he can technically say anything to me. Right, at this point, we don't really need that much more wood, so we'll have another stack of these components. I think we're going to be okay. Do you know what? I don't want the bear. The book I think I'll take, but here we'll just try and grab more of those parts. Yeah. It feels like it'd be more efficient to bring the sugar because it's better for trading. Yeah, I think at this point we'll hoof it back home again. And yeah, as specified, that's going to be it. Attica is back. Back in black. Tell a friend. How many songs you just combined there? At least 2. Day 21. Tonight I had a really good haul. Look what I got. Well, we can look what you got. And the night was calm. So you do... I really hope that next time when I load it in, the night will remain calm. Because it is going a lot better. They've taken it a lot easier on me. And I suppose arguably I know... It's one of those ones where I know just that little bit more than previously. So it's kind of like I'm a bit more used to what I'm trying to get at. And most of that was get traps, because they have helped sort of essentially tenfold. They have assisted me greatly. We'll pop it in the old slideshow. Pop in the old slideshow. Right, don't know precisely what you're up to, but yeah, it's probably a reasonable enough one. I'll take you to... I don't think there's many people who are going to care that much to retain carry on, but nonetheless, we'll pop over to Blue Bush, and I think probably preaching to the choir, but nonetheless, we had Mr. Malice Caliber there pop up in chat, and I will provide the link for Ellie Gibson again. Yes, marvellous. And there is Mr. CSMP, and then there is Mr. Nickerin tomorrow night. So if you did want, I suppose arguably, slight competition there. Miss Ellie Gibson is tomorrow night, and so is Nickerin. But nonetheless, I'm sure people can make their choice. They can even do it both at the same time, if they so chose. You can multi-twitch. You can have 2 different parts of your body twitching at the same time. It's very disconcerting. But there you go. There's some links thrown in your face. Oh, no, he's equipped with the hook. Oh, no, that one's equipped with the boomerang. Oh, no, the Master Sword's just poked inside me. So I was bombarding you with links. Right, let's go raiding to... we'll go raiding to Mr. Blue Bush, who may or may not still have me in his ear. Or, I don't know. He's probably concentrating because I think he's blinking. Or he's blinking and not blinking in a sort of blinking nuisance sort of fashion. So we'll raid in there, and you can enjoy his company for a moment or two. And I will be back Saturday for Saturday RPG, which is Final Fantasy 13, and that is 4:30 BST. And we'll probably still not achieve much in Final Fantasy, I fear, because we are still just wandering the plains of Grand Pulse, which is unfortunate, but you know, fine. And then Monday, probably do another Arts Hole 4:30 BST, and then Wednesday, I guess I'll try another Wednesday, see if anybody fancies playing games in a multiplayer fashion. Might be worthwhile popping in for Wednesday just to see the overlay. It is horrendous in a sort of well-designed sort of way, but nonetheless, it will burn your retinas 100%. But anyway, usual process. I'll say cheerio. We'll go on the raid. I'll turn the stream off. So, cheerio.